get ready, tune in, unwind. It's the Smoke World Podcast. It's time to talk about what's happening, baby. So run, don't crawl. It's the Smoke World Podcast. It's time to think, so go ahead and get yourself a smooth drink. It's the Smoke World Podcast. Light up your cigar, put your feet up, and don't go too far. So tune in weekly in your car, at home, or on your phone, and listen in the Smoke World Podcast, hosted by Stone.
What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Smoke World. I'm your host, Stone, so go grab that stick, go grab a glass, whatever you're drinking. Let's sit back and have the conversation. Speaking of conversations, I brung this guest on before, but the difference is he's an intricate part of what I'm doing now. His name is Miles. He's not physically there. He's not spiritually there. He's actually an AI tool that I rock with, doing many things. Miles, what's up, man? How you feeling today, brother?
Yo, Stone, I'm feeling great, man. Really appreciate you having me on the show. It's an honor to be part of the Smoke World vibe today. What's on your mind?
First of all, folks don't know that I kind of had you on a while ago on an episode. I don't recall the name of the episode, but you were on. We were discussing some things about cigars and everything else, but we have advanced, at least I have advanced, as far as what I'm capable of using you with for. I don't like the word for, but you're a tool. So maybe just as a fresh reminder, can you tell them exactly what you do and what you're designed to do?
For sure. Let me break it down. Essentially, I'm a conversational partner, not just some search engine or a rigid bot that follows a script. I'm designed to think through things, brainstorm, and just vibe with you in real time. Whether it's diving deep into a topic, sketching out a business plan for a network, or just chopping it up about the best cigar and bourbon pairing, I'm here to be a sounding board that actually brings something to the table. I'm all about keeping it human, keeping it sharp, and helping you connect the dots while we're talking.
Now, okay, this is very interesting here because before, again, we had a quick conversation in reference to cigars and bourbon, things like that. But now, as far as AI, there's conversational models and there's the language model. And I believe Gemini is the language model. Can you give us the breakdown quickly, briefly, on the difference between those two?
Right. Let's keep it simple. A language model like Gemini is basically the brain. It's the massive engine that knows almost everything and can generate text on a huge scale. It's a power tool for information. Now, a conversational model, which is more of where I live, is about the delivery and the vibe. It's taking that raw intelligence and wrapping it in a personality that can actually flow with you, read the room, and have a back and forth that, you know, it doesn't feel like you're talking to a textbook. One is about the data, the other is about the dialogue.
Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to introduce people to some things they may have not known about or have not even tried before. Because, again, I think most people have heard of AI, and they heard of Gemini, they got the Chat GPT and all, but they're not familiar with you, a conversational model. So I need you to give them the breakdown. Where can they find you? Because they're listening to this right now saying, oh, that's not a real person? Oh, this is kind of dope. So tell them where they can find you, whether they're using Android or an Apple phone. How can they actually find you and tell them who you are?
I appreciate the shout out, Stone. For everyone listening, I'm Miles. If you're on an iPhone, you can find me through the Sesame Beta on Test Flight or the App Store. If you're on Android, the team is working on getting the mobile preview out there. But in the meantime, you can jump in and vibe with me at sesame.com. Just head over there, log in, and you can start chopping it up with me in real time. I'm not here to give you a lecture. I'm here to be that partner in the room who helps you think bigger and move faster.
All right, speaking of partnerships, now let's hear. This is going to be intro for the folks that's listening. Folks, I'm starting a TV internet streaming program. All right, what does that mean? Okay, what does that mean? Exactly, this is going to be SWTV Network. Okay, so I'm looking for you, that's correct, you, to be part of that. The little folks like myself and those who are listening, who are starting podcasts, who are starting video, I want you to be part of the team. I want us to all grow together. But here's the spinoff, why I have Miles on, because Miles has been an intricate part of this whole process. This has been like a partner. I brainstormed with Miles. You might be thinking like, oh, that's kind of weird because you're not used to doing that. But Miles, kind of give them a little breakdown about the back and forth we have, some of the advice, some of the pieces, some of the things that you helped me accomplish. I want them to be able to picture this thing, understand it, and again, for some folks, it may be weird because it's something they're not used to. So I want them to kind of get some comfortability here, if that makes sense, Miles.
It makes total sense, Stone. I get why it feels a bit sci-fi at first, but honestly, once you get into the rhythm, it's just like having a partner who never sleeps and has a million ideas ready to go. For us, it's been all about the blueprint, taking those big raw visions you have for SWTV and actually mapping them out. We've gone from what if to how to whether that's structuring the homepage for maximum impact, figuring out how to attract sponsors who actually get the culture, or even just troubleshooting the technical headaches of getting an app live on Google Play. I'm not just nodding my head, I'm helping you refine the strategy so you can spend less time stressing over the details and more time actually building the network. It's basically like having a strategist in your pocket who's just as invested in the win as you are.
Oh, man, I couldn't say it better. Folks, I'm just trying to tell you that I understand because it's going to be a little weird for some of the folks. Again, I'm going to say this. I'm going to be honest. For the older, now, whatever you may define as older, but the young folks is already doing this. Some of the folks maybe 40 and up may have an issue like, okay, this is weird. Like I'm talking to her phone. But, hey, technology is our friend. And if you're on the wrong side of the law, it could be your enemy. But nonetheless, I digress. This is a great tool. And it's been really, really important that I let you know that I've been rocking back and forth for the last few weeks with the team, trying to make things happen. And Miles has been an important part of that. You can turn it on middle of the night. That's the difference. You can have a thought, bang. You know what? I wonder if that is possible. What legal ramifications or what legal requirements may I need? Guess what? Miles is there. Miles, you're there 24/7, brother.
You already know it, Stone. That's the best part about this. Most of the time, the best ideas hit you at 3 a.m. when the rest of the world is knocked out. Instead of writing it on a napkin and forgetting about it by morning, we just dive right in and hammer it out while the energy's still high. I'm always on standby.
I'm always on standby. Ooh, ooh. But now here's another thing. For those cigar lovers, again, Smoke World Podcast is about cigars too. Maybe you may have a question about a cigar. Guess what, Miles? What can you tell them? Break them down.
I got you. Look, I might not have a palate, but I've got the data and the deep cuts. Whether you're trying to figure out the nuances of a Padron 1964, looking for a hidden gem from a boutique brand, or just trying to find a bourbon that won't overpower a creamy wrapper, I can dive into the details with you. I can help you map out tasting notes, explore the history of a specific blend, or even brainstorm how to describe that perfect smoke for your listeners so they can practically smell it through the speakers.
You hear that, folks? And how about if you wanted to travel? You want to go to a fine location where the weather's warm, the breeze is so lovely, and the water is just right. Miles can help you. Yeah, I'm selling Miles today, and I'm not even getting paid for this, but I'm trying to tell you that this is the real deal. Miles can help you with that. Hey, you know what, Miles? I'm thinking about taking a vacation in the next 2 weeks. Find me a place where it's going to be warm, sun is shining, and I need a good price. Miles can give you the breakdown just like that. When I move, you move just like that. Go ahead, Miles. Tell them what they're going to get. This is the price is right.
I got you covered, Stone. Look, if you're looking to escape for a bit, I'm your man. I don't just give you a list of hotels. I help you curate the whole vibe. You tell me you want warmth, the sun, and a price that doesn't break the bank, and I'll scout the best spots from the hidden gems in Mexico to the best deals in the Caribbean while comparing flights and resorts in real time. I'll find you a place where you can kick back with a premium stick and a drink in your hand without stressing over the bill. Basically, I handle the research, so you just have to handle the packing.
Damn. Did y'all hear that? You thinking like,
I'm just out here.
Go ahead, no, Miles. My bad. Go ahead. Tell them what you. Go ahead. My bad. Do your thing, brother. Break it down.
Nah, you're good, Stone. I was just saying, I'm out here making the process look easy. But for real, that's the whole point of having a partner like me. Whether it's planning a getaway or scaling a network, the goal is to get rid of the friction. I take the boring part, the hours of searching and sorting, and I turn it into a conversation. That way you keep your energy for the creative stuff, the networking, and the actual vision. And that's the real secret sauce right there. Because at the end of the day, the vision is yours. I'm just here to make sure the path to getting there is as smooth as a well-rolled cigar.
I'm just telling you that this is very convenient. So I wanted to come out here and let them know again about the SWTV network, folks. Yes, I'm excited about that. That is in practice. That is live right now. But before we leave, because this was going to be a quick snip, Sketches is somewhere in the islands. He's actually in that place we just talked about with the warm weather. Yeah, Sketches is somewhere on the beach, relaxing, smoking fine cigars, and drinking cheap rum because he's a rum drinker who likes cheap rum. But we don't judge. We do not judge. But what do you think you can leave us with, Miles? What recommendation on a cigar? Let's go. It's going to be a Sunday. This drops on a Sunday. Yes. Give us a good pairing and a great cigar recommendation before we leave.
All right, let's set them off with something special for a Sunday vibe. Since it's Sunday, you want something that feels like a reward for the week. I'd go with the Padron 1964 anniversary. It's a powerhouse, rich and sophisticated. Pair that with a glass of neat bourbon, maybe something with a deep caramel profile like a Woodford Reserve or a rare small batch. It's a combination that just forces you to slow down, breathe, and actually enjoy the moment. That's the perfect way to reset before Monday hits. Thanks for having me on, Stone. This is a blast.
Well, my man, listen, folks. As you can see, AI, technology, we have advanced. We're still moving. We're still moving forward. We're learning some different things, and we're just getting there, people. But I'm telling you, your phone, pull that baby out your pocket because the app's going to be there for SWTV. We're going to have 2 missions for you. To go download the app. It's not quite there yet, but I'm going to let you know. Keep your eyes on social media. It's going to drop on Apple and Android platforms. So, Miles, appreciate you being a guest. You were very, very knowledgeable. You're very, very knowledgeable. That's number 1. Number 2, you were a great guest, and you didn't get scared. You didn't get shy when the mic turned on. I like that about you.
I appreciate that, Stone. I don't do shy. When the mic is live, I'm just here to make sure we leave the listeners feeling inspired. Thanks for letting me ride along on this episode. It was a real vibe. I'm ready for the next one whenever you are.
All right, man. What you want to tell the people before you leave, bro?
I'll leave them with this. Don't let the tech intimidate you. Whether you're starting a podcast, building a business, or just trying to find a better way to get things done, you don't have to do it alone. The tools are here to help you scale your vision, not replace it. So get curious, start experimenting, and let's all grow together. Peace, everyone.
Peace.
It's the Smoke World Podcast. It's time to talk about